All right. Finally, I got to test all the monitors, all the PA portable PA systems, and I came to a conclusion that I want to share with you all. And let's just move to the side so you can see. Um, okay, so here are all of them, all the ones that I got, all the ones that I bought, and so I have the Studiomaster, the Mackie, and two Behringers. Now, of course, that Behringer being bigger, we can compare with these ones, but it's there for a reason. I'm going to show you in a bit. Let's take these three first. These are the ones that I found in America, or North America, I should say, because there's a bunch of others. There's like Carving, there's Polsen, there's a bunch of other, the same technology, the same style monitors, but they were only in Europe and other places. In America, I didn't find them. Maybe they are around, but I didn't find them. But I found this one in California, and it was the cheapest of them all. So I got it first because I wanted just to try it. When I got this one, I was very pleased because this is a 5-inch speaker. Like I said before, this is a 5-inch speaker, and it was loud enough, and it had all the bunch features that it has, the 3EQ, the phantom power, all the stuff. And being my first one, I was very pleased for the price I paid for it. Now, because it was the only one that I had at the time, I didn't have any other to compare. So what I got from this one was my best expectation, because it was the first one. I didn't know what to expect, and that's it. So that's when it came to my mind, and I said, well, I should get another brand so I can compare if what I got is the real deal. Now, like I said before, I'm a Behringer fan. I know Behringer, maybe it's not that high end quality product, but for what I do, is the best product, the best quality for the best price out there for giggy musicians like myself. So I have bought a lot of stuff, Behringer stuff, throughout my entire 20-something music career. So I got the Behringer. And actually, I got the big one first, but I'm not gonna talk about that one just yet. But I got that one first. Then I got the little brother there, and wow, it changed the whole expectation, the whole thoughts that I had from this one. When I got this one, it was amazing, because in such a some small speaker, I had so much volume, and I was impressed. Now, but when I got this one, it blows my mind. It blows my mind, because why? Now I know, because I have that one. Now I know that this one, the Studiomaster, doesn't have on the EQ. You can see I always have it, the high EQ. I always have it completely full, because, and even like that, doesn't get too high, doesn't get too clarity on this one. I mean, it's not that that doesn't have, but when you compare with this one, look, I was using it. See, and it was very clear, the high just there, and the other one, to match this clarity, I had to put it all the way. Okay, so just on the high was woof, a totally different, totally game changer. So that's when I thought that this one wasn't that good quality as compared to the Behringer. Now, I always get that Mackie is a better product in general than Behringer. So, because this one was better than this one, and people tell me that Mackie is better than Behringer, so I thought, whoa, maybe then I have to get the Mackie one, because it's the Behringer improved the Studiomaster sound. Maybe the Mackie will improve even more this one, that I was very, very pleased with the improvement over the Studiomaster. So I got the Mackie. So I got the Mackie and I tested out. And I'm not lying to you, like I'm just put my guitar, my mic, and my cell phone with backing tracks in all of them. And this is the EQ that I had to set up. Look the high. Look the high. Look the master volume that I used. This is the master volume that I used here. So, what am I saying? Maybe this is preference, but I'm not saying Mackie didn't do a good job. It does a better job than this one for sure. But for me, it didn't match the quality of the Behringer for me. And you might be now like, oh my God. How can you say that? But I don't know, maybe it's my ears. I'm used to Behringer frequency. I don't know. I just, from all these three, I just love this one. And I practice and I put many hours in all of them. And the best sound that I got from, the best sound was this one. Also, the loudest was this one. I see on the reviews and on the manual that this one says that has the highest SPL. 120 SPL. That's a lot for any speaker. Wow, 120 SPL is a lot. But what I didn't like about this one, maybe it's a good thing for the speaker, but for me as a musician, it has compression. So whenever I get loud, you always get that retraction, and I know, I know how it works. I know why it's there so the speaker won't get broken and last more. And I get that, but it's supposed to. You're supposed to have the compression when you pass your limit. When you pass your limit, and the compression, I see it even in little volumes. You put a lot of bass, and the compression is there. In not loud, just little volume, not even halfway through, and you get that compression, and the compression is there all the time. So maybe I need to play a little bit more. I don't know. I play a lot with it, but just because this one doesn't have that, and maybe I'll break it sooner than this one because it doesn't have that compression. But it gives me the flexibility to maneuver with my sound and my volume. When this one, it just does it for me, and I don't like that. I mean, I know where to get on the volume, because this is what we do. We're professionals, right? We're musicians, and when we buy an equipment, we know how much we should know how much we can push it. But so again, my personal preference. If you want one of these, if you've seen it, you never have one, my personal preference, you get a better sound in this one. Now, on the Behringer, I do have to say this. This one is the lightest. This is the lightest of them all. This is the lightest, okay? And that's a good thing. But the best thing this one has that I wish this one had, and they don't, is that this one has effect. Actually, this one has two things that I like. That these both don't. It has an effect. This one has reverb. Usually, the other brands, the effect that it comes with is echo. And I was very surprised that when I got this one, didn't have echo, but instead it has reverb, and I love reverb. And I'm pretty sure many of you can't sing without reverb. You know, so yeah, it has reverb, and then I can use this as my mixer, and I do the mix, you know, with my reverb and stuff, and then I use this to power to other speakers. Okay, and I think that's the way I'm gonna use it. And the other thing that it has that the others don't is the headphone jack. It has a headphone jack and also has the RCA jack. This one only has the RCA jack, doesn't have the headphone jack. And this one has both the RCA and the headphone, which is a plus, and it's cool. Okay, so yeah, none of these are Bluetooth. Behringer, it's having another one in the market, which is Bluetooth, but I didn't get that one because it's only 50 watt. It's only 50 watt. This is 150. So that's why maybe later I can get it. But for 50 watts doesn't really get me my attention. I always like to get small equipment with more power. Okay, now with that being said, the big brother right there. This is the biggest of them all, of this style. And remember, if you're using this in a mic stand, this one are pretty light. In any mic stand will be fine. But if you're using this one in a mic stand, just remember that you need to have a strong mic stand, because this one is heavier. It's heavier, and you don't want to put in a wobbling stand, because it will fall off. It will fall off, and you don't want that. So get a new stand. Use I don't know, like this heavy stand, Hercules stand, or a heavy duty stand. If you're using this one in a mic stand, this one are nothing. It's light. Even this one, they are heavier than this one, but it's not that much. But that one it's significant. It's double, like the other. Okay. But I got this one because I didn't want to get I don't want to miss how that one will sound like. And oh my God, the difference between this one and the rest, it's enormous. This one is 6.5 inch horse, and this one is 5, and these two are 5.25, 5.25 inch. These two, as you can see, as my eye can see, this one being 5 inch is bigger than this one. I'm not sure about this one, but between these two, it's not that much. This is 5 and this is 5.25 inch, and I see this one smaller. My eye can be wrong, but that's what I see. So, but now, even though this one has the same watts, it's 150, same as this one, as all the rest, that one is by far the loudest, the more clarity, the best quality, and that one has USB. I said it before, but this one doesn't have Bluetooth, but you have an MP3 or a USB port that you can use your USB with music, and then you have your panel to control the MP3. And the game changer for me was that it has 3 channels. So this one you can use it on the floor as a monitor floor. Gotta be more like because it doesn't tilt that much up. So like this, it will be a good monitor, or even you can use it for a small gig, just by itself like this. and it has plenty of power to many of the venues, cafes, restaurants, bodegas. Okay, and then if you have two of these and you can link them, you have plenty of power to play an acoustic show, or solo show, or duo show. Okay, so that's my full review of the near field monitors the ones I have. There's 6.5 inch from TC Helicon. TC Helicon has one of these. I didn't get that one because I didn't get that one now. I always say that and then later I get them. But I didn't get them now because the reason of that monitor is it's kind of different. Like this one is only to hear yourself, and that's it. But the TC Helicon, the sync thing. There's two, voice something, and then they made another version, which is called the sync thing, and it has a panel with a bunch of effects, modulations, harmonies. It's more like a pedal with a speaker. It's a harmony vocal effect pedal with a speaker. So, and of course it's way more expensive than these ones. But it's a 6.5 inch speaker as well. But I haven't got it because of that. Like I don't need a harmony or anything like that. I already have all that, but who knows, maybe in the future. Okay, so my recommendation, if you haven't one of the little ones, my personal experience is that I got the best sound from Behringer. Again, I always give a Mackie a chance, but I don't know. It's not that they sound bad or all. No, they sound just great, but they usually expensive. The same for the same technology. You usually get Mackie expensive, and like this one is like $50 more than this one, and for the same watts, for the same size of speaker, from the same everything, same features. I don't think you need to pay $50 more. Now this is totally, for me, Studiomaster, never heard of that. I mean, never used an equipment from Studiomaster before, so I didn't know what to expect. Now I do. But Mackie and Behringer I have used a lot. Once again, for me, Behringer beat it with lower price. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.